Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our second cast of the night on this very lovely Friday evening. Joining me tonight is the always present Dopenshire.
Hello?
So, we are going to be seeing ISU versus NCSU, and that's going to get to be a bit of a mouthful. So, Iowa and North Carolina, so that everybody can keep track of what's happening over at home. I think people have a name for ISU, or that's just North Carolina. I'm pretty sure that's just North Carolina. Double checking what the match settings are supposed to be, because I'm blanking out. Okay. And okay. So, do you have any expectations for this game?
I've seen neither of these teams play, so I have no idea. I actually don't think I've seen people play Bank yet in this league, so that'll be interesting to see. We'll see Oregon after this map, I believe, and I've seen that a few times, so
Definitely going to be a more interesting time once we're... Well, no, actually, it's gonna be... I personally find it's usually a more interesting time in Bank. Like, we're gonna get to see a match on Oregon. Don't blame... Sorry, don't... Ah! I've had a very long week. Very sorry. Going over into the ban phase already. I think historically on Bank, Laz has been more banned.
yeah, I mean, he makes that second floor site a lot more viable having him banned. Hibana will be the first ban, actually.
I can't get over her face, but at least I won't laugh at it. I probably missed it, but like earlier in the stream, I couldn't stop laughing at her face because it just looks like they took the Doge face and gave it to her.
Oh my, I did not need to see that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I can't unsee it. Like, I saw it in the middle of the stream and I couldn't stop laughing. It was awful. It was just... Did they
As we
update
talked
it?
about earlier,
Yeah, well,
as
sorry.
we talked about earlier, we will get a Glaz banned.
And it's definitely... Oh, no, it's from ISU. Huh, interesting enough. I mean, I guess they don't want it on their defense. No, they're attacking first. Would have been good to catch out a lot of roaming on the upstairs of Bank. How much have you played Bank?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah.
Well, me and my friends have a joke where we will lose every game we play on Bank, and I lose 95% of the games I play on Bank, so I try to avoid Bank. I know what to do, I just don't. But, you know, Echo's a good ban here. We will get Kaid banned, which definitely, that's going to lead me to think that NC State is going to look more for, like, some hatch denial, especially on, like, basement level, and trying to deny that verticality from the hatches, because there's not many spots into, like, the basement site where you could just blow it open with, Buck.
Oh, I should write those down real quick. So... Bank. Usually you go basement. That's the first pick for a lot of teams. You don't...
I mean, basement's by far the best site.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's really up in there, whether it's archives or it's CEO second floor. Open area is probably objectively the least picked site, I'd argue, just because of its positioning, and it's kind of hard to... I don't really know, but there are more viable sites than that. And, you know, basement, it looks like we're going for a generic hold here. We got Amira looking to watch really CCTV security area. We might have Pulse actually watching tunnel. I see that a lot. People playing Pulse, watching that tunnel entrance, trying to get an early frag on whoever tries to rush into the server area.
I do have the stats from Siege GG on just the Pro League, which give us a good insight into just what sites people tend to play on Bank. And it seems that despite Locker's CCTV being a very popular site, it is just very often lost. Well, or at least it was at the Invitational. During the season, it was actually one of the most won sites on Bank, interestingly enough.
Yeah, I mean, with Bank, you have a, like, even here, like, you see, this is, I'd say, is a pretty common basement hold, and once you really get up to higher Pro League ranks, teams play against a lot of these. They practice against a lot of these, like, generic holds. Like, you here we have Gillies on the Monty, pushing in through server. Actually, he will not be contested. I don't know if anyone's seriously contested. He's already pretty much on site.
Yeah, he's in there all right. He's just being very aggressive, standing there menacingly towards the mirror, and is now just possibly going to rub shoulders with the Thermite. Thermite, where are you going? Okay, he's actually putting down the Claymore there. And Helix is going to get the first kill of the match, taking down, I believe, yep, there goes Jaeger, gone.
Yeah, that's a pretty big kill, because he was the one who was flanking for NC State. Now, Monty really is the freedom to just push in. He's really pushing those mirrors.
What the heck is he doing? He's putting a lot of pressure here. Oh! This is a very aggressive play. They're gonna bait out the C4, bait out one smoke grenade, and Lizard Chicken is gonna get 2 headshots by dropping the hatch and taking down both Smokus and Luke. Or Equal. Oh, Gillies. Gillies! Oh no! Meleeed from behind! What is this man?
It's like Gingy and Helix looking to try to save this round. They are down 2 members. Not finding anything yet. They know they have to push, and they only have a minute to do so. And I do not believe they have Diffuser. I believe it is left on that server site.
Yes, it is. And Lizard Chicken is coming around to try and find them. Not going to see them just yet. And looks like they're... Genji is trying to use the IQ scanner to try and find a Lizard Chicken. Second.
Lizard is just hanging out on that skylight stairwell. Knows that they only have a few seconds to push. Not really gonna try to force himself into anything he doesn't want to be. He's got a good position. Sneaking up on them from kitchen. They are in that small office. Both of them, actually. He could get an easy 2K right here.
Have to ask the teams later. Oh, and he just takes out the SMG-12, but Helix takes down Lizard Chicken. And Transcalent is going to take out Genji. Not going to finish him off yet. NC Jack, however, is going to finish off his teammate, and then Transcalent with a shotgun from where? What?
Dang.
The buckshot made it all the way through those bars?
That was nice.
That was interesting. Like, that round was definitely going to go to NC State, especially after, you know, Helix used up all of his ammo trying to take down the Mira.
Yeah. I mean, I really think where they fell apart there was they did really good on their initial roam clear, taking out that Jaeger early on in the round. But after that, I think they definitely felt way too comfortable with that back stairwell. They had a Claymore there, but they didn't really compensate for the hatch. And, you know, once NC State dropped down there and got 2 kills and took out the Monty, ISU pretty much lost the round. I definitely think them taking Jackal here instead of the Monty is definitely a reaction to last round where they lost due to roamers. It's definitely smart for them to trade clear out roamers, especially because on Bank, roaming is such a prominent strategy where you have 2 really, even 3 large floors to just roam around multiple stairwells. So I think the Jackal is definitely going to play a good part in their attack here.
So nothing new about this strategy. This is a pretty vanilla strat for Archives tellers. Sorry, that's a little bit funny. Our fight got banned twice? What? Okay, anyways. Like they are going to be playing. They've got a Jaeger, they've got, they're tossing up the strategy a little bit. They no longer have the Vigil. Looks like they're just overall choosing a more anchor. No, Leary and Leary did go for the run out there, and Lizard Chicken and NC Jack are going to be roaming this entire time. That's the wrong thing that I checked earlier. Oh, there he is. Okay. I wasn't sure whether or not Lizard Chicken was actually on their roster or not, and I was gonna ask things later, but nope, he's there. I just looked at the wrong team. You know, we gotta keep these things in check.
Yep.
But he's doing pretty well for a sub, honestly. Pings. Huh.
Yeah, I think nothing really out of the ordinary here from both sides. Pretty standard attack, you know, clear second floor, and then push on the Archives. We will have Gillies pick up NC Jack on the Valkyrie upstairs. That's one room we're down. And Lizard Chicken will get the refrag on the Helix. They are getting some solid second floor control, but Lizard Chicken is holding down the site upstairs. Wolves rotate back down. I think that was a smart move.
Yeah. Well, especially with Doc on the board is going to get him back up. Almost full.
Yeah, they're half a round in, slightly over. Pretty even game. We will have Smoke is opening up the second floor from CEO, trying to find a pick. We'll get extra shot. Take a lot of damage there. That
C4 almost takes out Smokus, and both him and Genji are going to be hurting for health as they try to push in. Are you aware of the reset? Sorry, the picking. There's no more 50 HP when you get picked back up.
Yeah, it's 20.
It's 20, and that's very powerful. Oh, does he see the feet? He does. Oh, and Transgallant is going to be able to move just in time not to get... What? Oh, but he will get filled back up, and Genji and Smokus will probably be really wishing that they had gotten it. And Genji tries to sprint towards Lizard Chicken and unfortunately gets caught out. They're doing a good job of using the verticality here, but it's not being effective. Like, they have the common spots open, and they have sightlines down into where they need to be, but there's just nobody hanging out in those spots. It's 12 seconds to go. Luke, it tries to push in. Leary takes him down to just Smokus, and one headshot from Smokus onto Leary. And, oh, Nerd Gamer Tag gets one, but does not get the second one, and the time runs out for ISU. Oh, NCSU wins.
Yeah, so far on both rounds, we've seen a pretty, as you said at the beginning of the previous round, vanilla strategy from both sides. Not really seeing any major deviations from the common strategies you see in like Pro League. Even in ranked, you see, you know, like roam second floor, roam clear second floor, and I feel like ISU really fell short on using their verticality effectively. They did a good job at opening up CEO floor and shooting down, but that C4 early on took out a lot of their health. And as you said, you know, they were peaking good spots, but no one was at those spots. And I feel like they might have taken a little bit too long to realize that and rotate off to actually make a play on site.
Well, we're going to be going ahead on to round 3, and it looks like ISU is going to be 6-picking off of IQ onto Zofia, interestingly enough, and we're going to get 6-pick on to Vigil. I didn't see what they 6-picked off of. That was very fast. But did you manage to see or no?
I saw, but I didn't register it, so I forget.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Going into round 3. CEO hold. I've seen some interesting strategies that tend to deviate from the normal on this site, but I've never seen a an open league team carry out any of those strategies. The most interesting that I've seen is reinforcing, is not reinforcing those back walls of admin at all. Sorry, that's CEO office at all, and then actually reinforcing all the walls of B site instead, and then using that as your stronghold for the rest of the site. Which is,
yeah, it's definitely an interesting strat.
it gives a lot of sight lines, but at the same time you need the guns to back it up.
Looks like Lizard Chicken might be in a spot here to get an early kill. He does take out the drone. I don't believe he was spotted. They know he's in that area, but they still have to push him and figure out where exactly he is. And the Jackal track will come off, giving away his position.
Oh!
He will down. Did
he downed
get shot or
himself.
did he
No,
down
he downed himself.
Okay, wasn't sure there.
But NC Jack is going to get Gillies. But then Smokus is going to refrag NC Jack.
I don't think they know. They don't know that Lizard is down in basement. Actually, he will get picked up by Leary. However, they now have two people downstairs.
I think.
Ooh, it looks like they might be able to pick out Smokus on his drone.
Boy. I pick up both of these kills easily. I think they're pushing into open area because they still think the Lizard Chicken is there. And oh my god, he's gonna pick up Smokus. He's gonna go for the melee! I didn't run away!
Yeah, that was smart to fall back there, not knowing where anyone else is. You know, take his life, take the free kill. Leary will pick up a kill though.
In open area. Takes down Genji. Possibly the leftover of Lizard Chicken having gotten that frag on the stairs. Oh, and then we swat back just as he gets the headshot on Helix. There's just one member left of ISU up above him, and Lizard Chicken's gonna fire towards him, but Leary is gonna come from the other stairs and get the frag from there. Over at Stocks, sees him running. Oh, and the headshot.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good comeback considering how, you know, one of their members downed himself on a hatch. Actually, it was definitely risky running all the way down there to pick him up, but it
ended up being the right call.
Got multiple kills off that.
That was the right call. They needed that man up. They needed their Lizard Chicken. Like he's 7-0. Sorry, he's 7-1 right now. And we're going into just round 4. This is a sub?
Yeah, he's popping off pretty hard.
Popping off pretty hard for a sub. It's not even like sub 1 or sub 2 or sub 3. It's sub 4. Anyways, moving on to round 4. How did ISU lose so much steam there in that attack? They were doing pretty well after having at least taken down one roamer.
I feel like the fact that NC State got up Lizard and managed to catch, I believe it was
Smokus?
Yeah, Smokus out on his drone. That was definitely a big play as they lost their verticality in attacking CEO. And they were in the middle of clearing open area. Hadn't even really got to second floor, and they already were down 1 or 2 members from that roam, and that pretty much put them at a big disadvantage, pushing on a pretty well fortified site, second floor.
You know, I feel like they wasted a lot of time by not properly droning, and because they didn't properly drone, they ended up, you know, being like, oh crap, is he still in there? Is he not? They didn't like. After they downed Lizard Chicken, they didn't send another drone in to confirm that he was there or not. And it hurt them. It hurt them because it wasted their time, it wasted their manpower, and it just ended up in a very unfavorable position for them, and they brought out the Monty again.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're going for that. Looking like pretty much the same strat as last time. However, I like to see them really watch her back a lot more and not get picked out from Aroma from Skylight Stairwell.
Oh, he gets one shot. What? Oh, he did get one shot onto the... No, that was instead Leary getting the headshot on Smokus. Don't use your grass canisters just yet. Lizard Chicken's gonna get shot a little bit from back alley. And Leary gonna try to find the Monty. Not gonna get it just yet. Gonna try to... Oh, the Monty is very aggressive here. Gonna push in. It's possibly gonna get backed up from servers. Where is his backup from servers? Oh. Leary melees on the back of the head Monty, and then gets a headshot on Equal. Equal or Luke? I know that's Luke backwards, but... Oh my god! Genji! Genji takes down Leary. Genji takes out Transcalent!
Yeah, not checking their corners cost them there. They still have a tight hold. They still have the nerd holding it, that mirror window. Felix has the diffuser. It's still has to push in. We have Genji. Scan of footprints will find. Looks like Vigil is caught out in
That's unfortunate. Nerd Gamer gets headshot by Genji. Genji tries to get a frag into B side, and it's down to just Lizard Chicken and NC Jack. Lizard Chicken trying to stop the plant from going down, and NC Jack comes around the corner and takes down Genji, who was focused on the Vigil inside of B site. The gold and gonna try to find him. Helix gonna come around the corner toward the main stairway and try to find somebody out of position.
Yeah, he's not in good position. They have pulse. He's got 23 seconds. He does have diffuser. Looks like both defenders are holding the site he is closest to. I don't know if he can make this final push.
Chicken is holding a good... not really a tight angle. He's holding an angle. He's going to take down NC Jack. What? Helix takes down both Jack and Lizard Chicken. We're apparently going to get to see what happened there. Looks like... Yep, Jack was out of position. And then Lizard Chicken tried to jump out to get the refrag, and it wasn't possible.
Yeah, that was one of the cases where being overly aggressive definitely cost them the round. If they didn't really need a peek. They should have played to the mentality of he's the one who runs out of time. We're not. If they had just held some angles there, especially because they have Pulse who can see if Helix is running to the server site, then all they had to do is sit and hold angles. But instead they pushed him, and Helix won the gunfight. So brought out the round for ISU. That is their first one. Looks like NC State going back on Locker's CCTV, trying to get that round win. What do you think they're going to do different this time?
Well, we're going back down into basement lockers. They're 6-picking into Caveira, so it might be that Lizard Chicken is going to become a much more aggressive roamer than he's already been all this time, because I think he's been playing a very passive Vigil, and it looks like he's determining that the fact that he was much more aggressive on a previous round as Vigil worked out. So maybe Caveira with the silence step is the way to go. Along with, I feel like they're probably going to be watching basement a little bit better, because last time Nerd Gamertag just went down so easily from there, just getting headshot with no awareness at all that the door was open.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have to watch that door. It cost them the... That definitely had a big impact on the round, that kill onto Mira from the garage area.
So, I've just been told one of the players is high?
Alright.
I'm gonna leave chat to guess who that is. I'm gonna go with the smoke player.
I'm not sure if this was a long joke or if it's a
No,
joke
no.
off of actual...
The chat literally just says that somebody is.
Nice.
Oh my god, what the heck? Lizard Chicken gets a kill onto Genji, just becoming a pop-up screamo. God, no, that's not the. What do you call it? In a horror movie when somebody's like
A jump scare?
a jump scare. That was basically
Yeah,
a jump
yeah.
scare for Genji. Oh my god, I don't want to. I wouldn't want to be in his pants.
Not only that, that was Jackal. That was their pretty much their hard counter to Cav, being able to track Lizard. Now that that's out at the very beginning of the round, not only are they down an operator, utility, and arguably one of the best guns in the game, they're not in good shape here.
Does he have a little kill? Yes, he does have a little kill hole. He's possibly going to get seen there, and Maverick going to try and get it. Yep! The kill hole gives him away, and Lyric goes down to Helix. Well, Lizard Chicken is downstairs. And is gonna get the frag on Smokus as well. 3v4. It's okay, Leary. Oh! Sees! Only 4 shots! Gets it! It's gonna go for the interrogation! Is there anybody to stop him? No, they're coming for it, but it's not gonna work! No, she has wall hacks! Gonna get the shots onto Helix. And Helix is still gonna be up. They still have a little bit of the interrogation. Lizard Chicken knows where Helix is. Gonna wait for... Now, doesn't quite know where it is. There's no more impacts, and NC Jack gonna come around the corner and get Helix. And while reloading, Gillies is gonna take down NC Jack as Lizard Chicken reloads, but gonna get refragged from behind as he doesn't hear the silent step.
Yeah, I'd like to take a quick second to talk about that play that resulted in the interrogation. That was a super high IQ, being around that corner, impacting a hole in the wall, and peeking where the hole was not, because that tricked whoever he killed into thinking, oh, Lizard might be coming from this hole, and instead just getting shot down and interrogated from the other side. I thought that was pretty smart.
It's a good bait, and he definitely knew how to work that frag. I mean, just the fact that he managed to distract him in that way is like once you use that impact to, you know, cut down that hole, the sound and the sound of it will call your attention to it, and you will be distracted. But it's gonna really depend on your own ability to flick back to the other door. Trying to see if you're gonna get that.
Pretty silent too, so the footsteps aren't pretty. They're not very audible. So
Yeah.
if you had like Rook rushing around, that'd be somewhat easier to hear.
You're really gonna diss my main man Rook?
No.
Oh, okay. We have it. It's been confirmed that they are high on positivity. Okay, that is a good drug. It is a great drug. Everybody needs some serotonin. Wait, what? A mirror window behind a mirror window facing towards security room. CCTV. That's
I've
interesting.
actually done that before. Pretty much the only reason you would do it is if you know you don't have to worry about garage, and then it gives you a little bit more of a barrier to watch that plant. But if they get pushed hard from garage, that can definitely hurt them. It's an odd strat.
It is a very odd strat, and I was a little bit confused when I just realized, oh yeah, this is ISU's defense now. That's why I was personally confused, because I was like, wait, why is NC doing this now? But no, this is ISU's strat. Let's see if it actually works out for them.
We actually have similar, if not identical, lineups from both teams switching sides here.
Oh
Felix
my!
already getting the kill on the Leary.
He's down quite a bit of health. That trade was good, however, as all of the... Oh. What? Skeleton's gonna get... Oh, okay. Yep. They didn't even close this door, I don't think. Skeleton just watching for the Jaeger there. Helix traded for Zofia. Zofia has still had a A lot of utility on the board, and it's just gone now with that. And the flick headshot. Good job, Transcalent, pushing Garage, doing great with that AUG. Nope, that's not an AUG. That's a 5.52 Commando. I'm having the same problem as earlier. I couldn't remember what the AUG was.
All the guns are the same. They just shoot bullets.
Oh, man. We have some people on staff that you probably would have just pissed off right there.
All right.
But Transcalent really working this angle here. Is that Smoke? Smokus is actually trying to use the mirror window as an angle in case Transcalent tries to push it. Does see the feet of the Valkyrie. Gonna try to shoot him out, but not gonna get Helix just yet. Oh, and finally, Nerd Gamertag is gonna cross off Helix. Valkyrie now down. It is 4v2, 2v4 at the moment. And he's not gonna be able to get... Oh! There just happens to be Maestro over there that didn't finish off the Thermite. Oh, and Lizard Chicken is gonna cross off Smokus that was just in red still, and they're trying... I don't think they're aware of where the Maestro is. Oh, now they know, because... He's gonna get a second down, and then a kill onto NC Jack. And finally going to face off against the final member of the team, Lizard Chicken. Lizard Chicken is probably going to go for the plant. Meanwhile, Luke just is reloading. Or trying to reload. He hasn't reloaded yet. Looks like he's going to finally... No, he's going to go for the Bailiff kill here. Not going to see the Jackal, Lizard Chicken, and then Lizard Chicken sees him through the hole. That's a lot of sensitivity right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
What? Yeah, at the start of that round, I was mentioning that mirror strategy leaves you pretty vulnerable to Garage, and then they were definitely vulnerable to Garage. They got pushed very hard. I believe it was Transcalent on that. Yeah, it was Transcalent on that IQ.
Yeah,
picking up like 2, maybe 3 kills. At least 2.
At least two there. I mean, the entire team is doing a good job fragging, except maybe Nerd Gamertag, but that doesn't matter at this point. Lizard Chicken is at 13. Nobody can stop the menace that is Lizard Chicken at this point. It is 1-5 in favor of NC State. It's go time, boys, and you need to pick it up right now. Go with it.
I mean, NC State has a large buffer zone of rounds. They just have to win one, and we will see actually Smoke a 6-pick from the Rook on a Cav. Maybe trying to copy some Lizard Chicken strategies. Try to get some early roaming on.
See, he did bring out the Cav, possibly hoping that he can channel some of that Lizard Chicken energy into himself and hopefully get as good a frags that he got. Gonna lose that drone, and we're gonna get just a little bit of Evil Eye placement here on the basement. Looks like one is gonna go into the vault hallway. Gillies is gonna go into... Oh no. Okay, they've at least closed the door this time. I'm pretty sure they closed the door last time, but it was still a drone that revealed where Gillies was. I honestly feel like this strategy could really improve if they use something like a castle, you know?
Yeah.
Especially on those doors. What?
With castle, you're vulnerable to getting shot from the feet.
Why did Gillies... Oh, what?
See, that strategy might work once, but when you got pushed so heavily from Garage and they punished you for that, it's definitely not... I personally, I would find it best to adapt from that and change up your mirror placements to account for that Garage push.
It looks like they're accounting for that by putting a camera in the garage, and it's gonna get unseen. Just missing it. I'm pretty sure Transcalent did not see that cam at all.
I mean, he is IQ, so he does have the ability, if he wants to, whip out his sight scanner thing and just reveal whatever cam was put there.
Oh, he sees it. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
He knows enough to not just go into us. And down goes the camera. Is going to be aware that the Transcalent is going to be coming through garage. Going to get the second cam there. Going to look for the mirror. It looks like at least there was enough information from the cam being gone for Gillies to rotate around. But where's Gillies going now? Okay, he's just going to be holding the hallway with his friend, with Genji. And Nerd Gamer Tag gets a headshot on Helix with the pistol.
He will take a lot of damage though.
Transcaler is going to find the first pick. Yeah.
Up someone.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Oh, we do have another kill. It looks like NC Jack does pick up Smokers. 2v5. Looks like NC State might close out this map right here.
It's very close at this. They're very close to it. And at this point, they still have over 50 seconds to set up the collapse, and they are very much primed to just toss flashes down and push down into red, pushing down into B. They're trying to find somebody. There's nobody around the corner though, Leary. Should probably turn around. They're in red, buddy. Could just plant there. What? They just pretty much have free roam right here. It's just Genji. Genji's not gonna get a kill there, and Luke is just gonna get an evil eye. Trying to find him. Is getting tracked right now by Jackal. Very unfortunate. And Luke is gonna get a hipfire kill with the Alda 556. Gonna try to get another one, but Genji's gonna go down. It is down to just a Luke. And he's gonna miss the Jackal there. Lizard Chicken has so little health, but Leary gonna come around the corner and get the headshot on Luke as he reloads the Alda.
Yeah, even if he had got the 1 or 2 more kills, I don't think he would have had enough time to find the diffuser and then defuse it. That round was pretty much lost when they got a few early picks, especially from Garage. And you know, once they had the range to just walk between sites and just plant pretty much wherever they chose, that shows that ISU's defense wasn't really on par.
That's a fair assessment. At this point, it seems that ISU is going to be taking their break in order to figure out what they're going to do next. I mean, we're going to be going into Oregon, and that's a very frag-heavy map, honestly.
Absolutely.
I know that it's a classic map, but it's not insulting it by saying that it is a team deathmatch map, honestly.
Yep.
Go ahead and check the settings. You can analyze what you think went wrong with ISU, what they need to improve from this game overall.
Yeah, so I think it was a mixture of things, and I feel like, personally, they did adapt, but as they adapted, something else went wrong for them. So first we saw them not sufficiently roam clear, and then, you know, they got punished for that the very first attacking round. After that, they started to bring Jackal, and that started working, but then in the course of roam clearing, they got picked off early. And then once they try to stop getting picked off early, they couldn't. I guess they never really stopped getting picked off early in the round by those roamers, especially with Lizard Chicken running around, getting all those kills. They really weren't very effective at roam clearing. So if there's one thing I would improve if our ISU is definitely working on that roam clear effectiveness, especially when you're on a map like Bank, where roaming is the meta, because it's a large map and there's a lot of ways and hatches to flank people and get kills. A lot of long angles to get taken out from by roamers. Oregon doesn't have a ton of long angles to roam on, but it's still, you know, you can still roam on Oregon. On defense, we really didn't get to see much of them play on defense. That mirror placement, not watching Garage as much, definitely hurt them. I mean, they are adapting because they did put that Valkyrie camera there, but they definitely need to negate Lizard Chicken on his roam in order to effectively have a chance at winning this map.
Well, they are starting as defense this time around, so we might get to see a bit more play from ISU, and we'll see just how coordinated they are at that defense. Oregon is definitely a map where you probably want to ban Mira. You probably want to ban. I'm gonna say Glaz, honestly, because I don't think Blackbeard is that huge of a problem in this league.
Yeah, I mean, it, after you go basement, it's generally the strategy to pick second floor dorms, and Glaz just tears through that. If you have someone in tall tower, small tower, he can tear through them, get their position, and if you're holding angles through that big window on dorms, he can just really put pressure there. It is important to note that I believe his changes are live now, where he has to be standing still to get his thermal
They're
scope.
not.
Correct?
I can confirm that they are
They're
not.
not?
They
Okay.
rolled back on the TTS the changes to Capital, Glaz, and there was one more. There was one more. They didn't roll back the Dokkaebi changes. They rolled back everything else.
Okay.
The Lion. I believe the Lion rework is also not live.
Okay. All right, so it looks like they're still reworking those, trying to finesse it a little bit more. I know some people are like, the line buff is good. Some people are like, it's not enough. It's just that whole situation is a little bit messy. But looks like we're about to head into this next map. What do you expect to see here from both sides?
I expect a very, very confident attack from NCSU. While at the same time, we're actually gonna get to see ISU, defend. I know we're gonna get, at least a Glaz ban. If they don't ban Glaz, that's completely giving up the upstairs site.
Yeah, I feel like if they don't ban Glass here, I feel like NC State might actually not ban Glass just so they can abuse that for the first 5 rounds, giving them an advantage. Because last game, all they needed was I believe they went 4-1 on defense, or sorry, on attack. Or was it defense? It was defense.
It was
yeah.
defense, and then they just won 2 rounds on attack. Oh, Hibana goes out. Oh, okay. No, her face lost the charm to me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cured. I won't. There's a clip now of me laughing for 60 seconds at Hibana's face. That's pretty. Anyways, Hibana gonna get crossed off here. Jackal. Okay, so the Glaz might be coming out from NCSU.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if first round or maybe not first round because, but definitely whenever they expect a dorm hold, they're gonna pick Glaz.
I think
that's open.
So last time they banned Hibana and Glaz. Time they banned Hibana and Jackal, possibly because the Jackal is effective at taking down their, main roamer, Lizard Chicken. They're probably getting that off the board for their defense, but at the same time, they think, well, we don't need him, so they shouldn't have him either. Maestro, okay. I would have predicted more of an Echo like they banned last time. But on to the 4th ban. Valkyrie?
Interesting, because ISU actually, I mean, both teams played. I think Valkyrie is picked nearly every round, if not. We don't have the usual mirror ban. We don't have the usual. I mean, Echo's banned a lot. We don't even have Echo banned, and they're pretty much leaving NC State to pick that Glaz, and NC State's leaving ISU to pick Echo, and really just they're just giving up really good operators to the other team. It's definitely going to be interesting how this plays out with that.
Especially with how powerful NCSU's fragging power is. Well, and powerful power is. Oh, great. And how powerful NCSU's fragging ability is. There we go. No more redundancy. Ah.
That ban onto Jackal is pretty smart because they're pretty much taking away ISU's only thing they try to do against NC State's roam clear. So that was a pretty good ban, and we will see Genji actually 6-pick from Rook onto Echo, taking abuse of the fact that neither team's banned Echo. Gonna really try to shut down the plant on here.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the typical basement site first. You know, when I started casting at first, it really seemed like basement sites would forever be the most powerful in Siege, but as new maps came out, that didn't really stick. But we're back to the classics, and here we are, basement Oregon.
I mean, to be fair, on Coastline, you know, no basement site is good.
Yeah, and it's almost like you'd be banned if you actually managed to get into the basement.
True.
Actually, I think even if you teleported down there as a hacker, you'd probably just fall through the world.
Yeah, you'd probably just die.
It's very interesting because it's like one of the few maps that is just 2 floors. Well, it's the only map that's 2 floors. No, wait. Outback is only 2 floors now. Huh. Hopefully that means
I
that...
think there's definitely one. No, I think you're right. I think those are the only 2 maps that are 2 floors. I mean, Villa has 3 floors, but if you only play Bomb, that basement's not used nearly as much.
If you're a clever roamer, you'll use basement. You'll try to at least rotate through it because it's pretty much just a free roam to get to where you need to be.
Not a lot of action happening. 1 minute in the round, NC State's taking their time.
I think they're being very careful here, and oh wow, just the sheer fact you can do this is kind of dumb.
Yeah. I mean, it works, so they're gonna make use of it.
Oh, and looking at the wrong person, Leary gets a frag onto Helix, who was trying to rotate backwards, and now NC Jack is gonna get downed, but Leary's gonna finish off the kill onto Gillies, and Genji gonna get the kill on Nerd Gamer Tag. Smokus is gonna go ahead and finish off Transcalent in red. Sorry, Harry Potter, right next to Harry Potter, and NC State is actually gonna be worse for wear here because they've taken a lot more damage than they've taken way more damage than ISU has.
It's like the plant might go down here. Capitel's smoking it out, taking out that Mira. Yep. Looks like they're trying to plant.
Oh, it looks like Lizard Chicken. Oh, Lizard Chicken tried to take out the Echo, and Leary is going to be watching for any peeks here. Oh, they're both peeking at the same time. Lizard Chicken is probably going to get... Oh, Leary did down 1 person. The air jab goes off. Leary's aware of a defender here, but Smokus is going to get NC Jack. Smokus is going to get Leary, and Smokus just needs to get 1 more kill here, and he gets it. That's a 4K already by Smokus, giving ISU round 1 on Oregon. Yes, that is a 4K.
Yeah, they played a pretty effective roam there.
He actually didn't roam that much.
I mean, towards the end, I feel like it wasn't even the fact that he was roaming more along the fact that he won his gunfight. I mean, he got air jabbed, got up and managed to get the kill, and then proceed to get more kills. So he definitely played. His gun skills definitely showed up there.
Won his gunfights despite having a disadvantage, and the first round. They did, and like, let's not downplay the fact that NC State still managed to get onto site and plant, because that seemed very easy for them. At the end, Iowa had to retake the site, but it managed to have a good flank on the upstairs part. From the first floor. They went through meeting, took down 2 attackers, and then took down the last one that was guarding the the diffuser so vehemently.
Yeah, I mean, there is some merit in strategies where your plan is to play around getting that retake on site after the diffuser's been down. But I feel like I don't know if they were planning to go for play for the retake, but they ended up winning the round. So whatever they did, saw was going down. Obviously worked for them. We will go to dormitory now on 2nd floor. We will have Gillies take that Mura, which is usually banned, but actually not banned in this playthrough of this map.
I will question, however, last round when ISU had 2 players trying to peek the same angle at the same time onto the stairs. That could have ended horribly. But hey, teams are learning. They're not reinforcing the wall into bunk. This makes it so that they can actually fight back in case somebody plants there. Or tries to plant there.
Rand's scaling, already putting pressure on that big window, taking some pot shots. None of them are connecting. Don't think he was expecting that. They're already clearing in first floor lobby. Looks like they might know that someone is camping on first floor down the hallway.
Oh, it's Helix. Helix does know where the attackers are. Is possibly gonna go for a frag here. Oh, Leary is gonna take out Smokus. Gonna try to go for a second one, but drop down instead. And gonna get the ping that the pulse was there, but not gonna find anyone. And instead is going to have to... He's going to try to clear the first floor for it, but... Oh, just sees the hatch open. Is somebody gonna drop down and try to get him? Oh. Leary just catches out the pulse, gets the headshot on him, and is going to try and push up White. Another one tries to challenge Leary, and gets missed, and he just says, you know what, I'm just gonna back off. Oh, Leary's gonna take a ton of damage there from that C4. It's gonna be very close. Gilly's gonna take down NC Jack. Things are not looking... actually, things are still very positive for NC State here. But did they drone Armory?
I don't think so. I think Echo is just chilling there. He actually has a very good position. He can take out Lizard and Nerd Gamer from behind without pretty much any pressure.
Well, oh, and from the window, I believe. No, Transkillen actually was in through the double window. Oh, there's nobody in B. Cover him. Gilly's dropped down because he thought he was being pressured, and now NC State just has a free plant here.
All they have to do is hold. Both defenders are off site. We will have Gilly's coming up from the stairwell. Actually, we'll have that mirror window, and it will get taken out by Transcalent. It's 1v3 for ISU.
Where's... Oh my god. That's a very far run. No, this is over. This round's over. They're gonna see him coming, and then they're gonna turn around and get him. And he's in the room. Oh my god. Oh, that was not a TK. That was not a TK.
Yep.
That looked
close.
looked very much like a TK.
Yeah.
The ragdoll was created, and then the bullet went through the ragdoll into Equal.
So I think what might have happened there is, I think they might have thought that they had planned it at that big window. So when Equal tried to push that, he might have been thinking, you know, the diffuser's right here, but actually it was not there. It was further back, defended by 3 attackers. I definitely think that early kill on Smokus, who was their top fragger the first round, definitely put ISU again at a disadvantage, losing Jaeger, who's already used his utility, but has a very good gun.
6 picks. I think Transcaled took the 6 pick, but isn't going to do it. Yeah, no, there's no 6 picks coming out this round. Okay, there is like a certain psychological factor to using 6 picks, but does it actually matter in the end? Because like there's always like, oh, take a cab and then 6 pick back onto, I don't know, Vigil, or 6 pick back onto like a utility operator to like just make them more paranoid. But like it's gonna take a very, very good at hiding that 6 pick in the first place into, you know, recognizing, oh, they don't have the cab anymore. I guess we have pretty much free roam with the map now. But at the same time, a lot of the time you just figure, oh, we don't see this operator. I guess he's not there anymore.
I feel like it's more used to like counter strat. Like if you see they have they have a lot of. If you see they've been rushing and they pick Ash and other 3-speed ops, and like possibly Blitz, you might 6-pick on a trap operator, try to slow down that rush. Or if you see they don't have Mira and you got Twitch, you might want to switch off that Twitch onto something a little bit more viable to clear an utility. I don't know. It just depends. It's a case-by-case basis.
That's fair.
But as for the psychological side, I think those teams drone effectively enough. Pretty much the only one who it benefits would be the attackers, and the fact that the defenders don't instantly know or can't really find out without cameras who they 6-picked onto. Looks like they're going for a similar hold as last time with Echo in that armory, and Smoke is chilling in the attic.
That is an interesting angle that they've actually opened up here below. No, that was Lizard Chicken opened up below and actually got both batteries on that dorm's wall. I don't know what's happening with my tongue today. Felix choosing not to peek Leary because last time it just ended very badly for him. Oh, he's getting a little bit daring here. Oh, Leary just does not manage to get it as Helix crouches and gets the headshot instead on him. And, like, Lizard Chicken is going to be going for the frag. Oh, and it lands! It's Doc! It's Doc! Stop him! Oh! Lizard Chicken gets the melee. Skillet takes down Gillies. Smokus takes down Lizard Chicken. It's a 3v2 now. It's 70 seconds on the clock.
Still have to watch that back tower. All you has to do, and they will trade, actually.
But yeah. Yeah, the refrag from Transkalen onto Genji. Now Transkalen has to plant. He didn't pick up the diffuser. 50 seconds left. It's a 1v2. Oh, and he doesn't predict a rotation through dorms. Actually, I didn't know you could do that. Look at that.
That's a tight fit, but he did it. Yeah.
You have to put the mirror window so off to the left right there for that to work. That might be an interesting rotation for other teams to take note of, because that seems very powerful. Not only can you guard from there, you can also rotate in. Go into the closet and drag whoever else is there.
I mean, after that loss, NC State, they definitely need to win this round, because ISU won the last time they were on Laundry, and if they can do a similar hold and get another win, they are up 2, and will actually go into the lead, win the side switch if they win this one. So that could actually be a big turn of events compared to how much they got beat on the previous map.
Is a true. Going into round blah. I blanked out. Round 4, sorry. Been 3. This feels like it's been longer. These rounds actually feel like an eternity. Well, at least in Oregon. It would go by pretty fast in Bank. But anyways, round 4. It's the same setup they had last time. Wait, no, there's no smoke. They brought a smoke last time they were down here, right? Oh, come on, that's not gonna work.
Yeah,
that is just...
Yeah. I feel like it's so hard to secure that hatch unless you bring 4 impact grenades and use like 2 or 3 there and save 1 for rotations. It's almost just not worth using more than 1 reinforcement.
Oh, Lyric gets the first entry frag. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Ah! You, go.
Oh, it does get picked off. But I believe it was Smokus. Putting a lot of pressure on that entrance wheel. Monty pushing up. I don't know if... They don't know. They know he's there. All of them are there. Next gamer tag, we'll get the pick on Achilles. Next gamer, or the nerd gamer tag, we'll get the pick on Echo. It is looking in favor of NC State this round.
They're gonna run in for the plant. and they're gonna cover the Monty's gonna cover for it, and Smokus is gonna get downed, and it's down to just Helix and Smokus. Smokus not looking too good right now. Kind of stuck in Harry Potter at the moment. Helix is gonna come around, and Helix is going to get seen by the Monty. They're gonna hear that shot, and they're gonna use the mirror window against him. I don't think they know that there's somebody down back there. But I don't think that's gonna matter. Jack holding a tight angle onto Harry Potter. Sees... Oh, Helix almost gets taken down by him, and it's down to just Smokus, 20 HP in a dream. Not as strong as in 1 HP in a dream, but this dream is very close to just not working out itself. And Lizard Chicken ready with an ADS, Monty ADS. Oh god, what was that spin? Okay. I hope that was I hope that when he ADS that was more just the replay being kind of buggy, because that was a very fast ADS.
Yeah.
What?
I think I might know what they're doing here. And now, okay, never mind. We're good. I was gonna say they might put a T'Chaka in that middle closet between sites and use the mirror window as a little peephole for him, but looks like they're gonna go with Kapkan. Actually, this is pretty smart because NC State relentlessly rushed and pushed from construction, and Kapkan will at least make them think a slightly bit more. And no, we will get a 6-pick off Kapkan.
The psychological factor. It's the psychological factor I was talking about. What?
Honestly, okay.
Okay.
It honestly affects me more than it does other team. What are they doing?
What's happening right now?
They're back on Kapkan. All right.
I don't. Okay. That just 6-pick from Kapkan to Kapkan on Kapkan onto Echo, and then Echo into Kapkan. What? They were just messing with us. They were definitely messing with us. Either that or the comms are just like, all right, take Kapkan. No, wait. We need an Echo. No, go back to Kapkan. That's probably what happened.
Yeah, I mean he's going to put those EDDs around where they're rushing. I believe we saw him put one or two near construction already.
Yeah, he put one like hour. Oh, there's one right there.
Yep.
No, that's not Kapkan. There's the third one. Just very common spots to push in through. Still has 2.
Taking a while to put him down. The Tiger's already spawned. It's still doing a little bit of setup.
I think Smokus is... Yep, Smokus is in tower, waiting for any sort of attackers to try and push through there. Possibly going to be holding a tight angle down here. No, going to move on. Try to keep meeting Helix in bunker entrance right now. But I think it's going to be ignored at this point. Instead, NC State is going to favor pushing down the main stairs.
I mean, it's definitely smart. They rushed from construction last time. It's going to switch up where you're attacking because, ISU is definitely playing towards that construction rush. Now that that's not coming, they have to adapt on the fly.
I'm going to go ahead and open the hatch right away using that same thermite trick. How close is Leary to... No, they just rotated back down. It looks like all of ISU is now in the basement. And Smokus is instead going to be hiding in the bunker entrance as Helix up the stairs. No, instead he's actually just putting down some traps. Like, they're very heavily favoring an anchor up here. And Genji is actually going to use that AK to get... Sorry, 919 VSN to get a headshot on the thermite. So that's not going to be any more hatches open on the side of NC State.
Looks like they're starting to make their push. Running in, Larry taking a little bit of damage for that goo mine. Still just like kind of just walking around meeting area. Spent a lot of time there. Instead, he could have just, droned it out, saw there's no one on stairs, and just walked away.
I think they've been expecting a breach here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen at all. And Genji is gonna get killed by the Capital Fire Arrow. Do they not know that the plant's going down? The C4 whiffs! And now the ballpark is in NC State's side, and Leary gets into sight and takes down... No, it's just from the hatch. The chicken is aware of Smokus there. Smokus gonna take a little bit of damage. And Gillies needs to get down over to that. It's gonna try to contest the hatch. Trying to find a head, not gonna find it yet. Smokus trying to get a wall bang. Helix is gonna go down to Lizard Chicken. 2v4 right now. NC Jack takes down Smokus, and then Leary with the headshot on Gillies will win the round for NCSU, winning them an advantage on 1 round.
Yeah, I mentioned in the middle of the round that, or towards the beginning actually, that NC State was smart in switching up where they're attacking from, and ISU needed to adapt, and they really didn't. They had 1 or 2 people sitting by rear stage tower, and it wasn't until the plant actually went down that they decided to come over and try to contest that. And by that point, it's too late. You know, once you have a Capital controlling hatch, especially when he's 1 incendiary bolt up, you can deny that diffuse for a decent amount of time. We will switch sides here.
Six pick Maverick onto Blitz. They're starting off strong with that attack. But no breach on basement? Are they just gonna go construction and push in?
I feel like they might. Blitz is actually pretty effective on the basement side. I actually remember there's a time when, you know, when they made Blitz super fast that I think people actually stopped picking the site in favor of dorms just because Blitz was super effective in rushing down here and just like being a literal wall of steel that just supports a push really well.
Oh, okay. That's probably pretty common. The deployable shield right there. And let's go ahead and double check that we're gonna be seeing a rush from them. So here they go. They're actually gonna go construction. Oh, yes, they are pushing construction right now. Equal is gonna go in ahead. Doesn't seem like they're. This wall is reinforced, so they're gonna. Did they lower the amount of noise shields Blitz's shield does? And what? One melee tries to go for a second one. Oh my God! He just missed a whole person. What is? Yes,
what
Equal
is
gonna
this?
get both of those. Lizard Chicken's gonna get Genji, and he's gonna push in at the smoke. Oh, but he's gonna get downed. Fortunate. And the Claymore is gonna get Lizard Chicken. And it is down to just Transcalent. That worked so well. And Smokus is going to get Transcalent.
Yeah, NC State was not expecting that at all. they put a lot of their resources in stopping the traditional, you know, breach hatch, push stairwell, plant on the washing machine and watch the hatch. Instead, ISU's like, no, we're not even going to go to that side of the map. We're just going to push construction, get a few quick kills on plant, and that worked. That first knife was pretty insane. I think whoever got knifed was either not really paying attention or just tunnel vision down that hallway. You know, Blitz does make a decent amount of noise. You would think you would hear that coming.
I think they actually lowered the volume of it because he used to be so loud. Legitimately, to me, sounds lower. Because when you heard that shield coming, it sounded like a train.
Oh, yeah.
It no longer sounds like a train, and they take picks off from Fuse into Buck? Okay, I mean, they're just gonna go basement, and it's not like the Fuse would have been very particularly useful.
Yeah.
But this time, these do have a hard breacher.
Yeah, I feel like that first attack round was definitely, you know, one of those strategies we see teams pull, like just like a nice little hat trick, like, hey, we have this strategy that we pull, like, once a match, every so often. That was definitely one of those where, you pull it out, it works, it might not work, and if it doesn't, whatever, switch up the strategy, go to a more generic one. And that tied them up, so that worked pretty well.
I honestly think what worked there was the fact that NCSU is probably not used to such an aggressive push by ISU, and that caught them off guard. Like, their repertoire was, pretty passively pushing in, trying to get the roam clear done, and then just losing out to the roamers. But no, they weren't expecting just a full-on push by ISU onto site as soon as, 30 seconds into the round.
I mean, there isn't even roam clearing. They're pretty much just like, let's just skip all the roamers, run right into site. Lizard is actually in a nice spot here.
Gonna get droned out?
Gonna get droned out, yep.
Oh, gonna get seen here. Leary takes on Helix, but Gillies is gonna get a refrag onto Lizard Chicken. 4v4 still even on the board. Still even across the board. He's still in meeting room. I feel like he's gonna get fragged here. Oh, does manage to put some damage down onto Smokus, and is going to continue holding meeting room. Very stubborn hold here. Gonna go ahead and... Oh, not gonna get the kill on Smokus. Is instead gonna go upstairs. No, back onto site. And everyone is now on site. Like they're gonna have to try and clear the set to the top 2 floors to make sure that they can just push on.
I mean, minute 23 left in the round. They definitely have time to roam clear. I think they know by this point most people are on site. We already have Gingy pushing down by construction. Looks like he might rotate somewhere else, or just... Nope, just gonna hang out there.
Yep. Yeah, I believe they're putting together their collapse. And the grenade is gonna go down and get deleted by Jaeger.
Yeah, they're causing a lot of problems here, denying that he doesn't even have to peek. He just has to wait for them to run down the stairwell. Making quite a bit of progress here. Right next to site. Not terribly contested.
Gonna go for the frag. Not gonna get it. Gonna actually whiff it. Gonna toss a frag onto the mirror. The frag is gonna get the Nerd Gamer tag. Smoke is gonna headshot Lyric, and Gillies is gonna push into the smoke, taking a lot of damage here. Trying to find something here. Gillies trying to get the last defenders, but Jack right behind him gets the melee kill, and Transkillen is gonna get the kill onto Smokus. Shotgun coming out here. Oh, just misses it. Just needs to stop the plant. And sees it, but misses that shotgun. And Equal is gonna rank. Yep. Nice, you actually turning it around on map 2.
Yeah, what do you think they did there that beat NC State on a more generic push than the blitz rush they pulled the first time?
I think what worked there was the fact that they did they carried out a pincer. They went in from Laundry, they went in from Harry Potter, and they pushed in at the same time with appropriate pressure into site. And then, no, actually, did they push Laundry? I think so.
They had someone looking down the stairwell, but Leary was covering that, and they decided to forego that in favor of the
Oh yeah, no, they did distract Leary over there with the attack with
I believe it was Smokus on Sledge.
It's Smokus, yeah, Smokus, and Smokus did die, but that was enough for them to get the plant off and then have control of site for long enough to win the round.
Yeah, looks like both teams aren't changing up their team compositions terribly here. I believe the dock is new here. Yeah, I believe same with the map.
Yeah, last time we had a Maverick, it got switched on to Blitz pretty fast. I'm just honestly wondering whether or not we're gonna get to see, because we're round 8. The last, did they just win 3 rounds straight? ISU?
I think they won 2 straight. I think they went into I might be wrong, but I think they went into it. They had to go into the switch 2-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it might have been 3 in a row. Maybe I'm just I don't remember.
But they're doing really well right now with this attack on Oregon. This feels like a much more practiced map for them.
Yeah, I mean, their downfall on Bank was the fact that Bank's a very big roam heavy map, and they just did not roam clear terribly effective. And now that their roam clearing is more effective, and this map doesn't tend itself to roaming as well as Bank does, it's definitely equalizing it a lot more perfect.
Wait, was that a grenade from below by Smokus trying to get it through the floor? I think he mistimed it and it wouldn't have worked at all. And Gillies is gonna try and go for right here. Oh, trying to toss the grenade up into the Mira. Not gonna even do an iota of damage, and gonna get picked up by Lizard Chicken through the peak from upstairs. And Leary is gonna go ahead and take down Smokus. That's a very far roam. Oh no, never mind. This is upstairs. It's looking good right now for NC State. I think they're not even gonna bother with the double window. And NC Jack is gonna pick up Genji. Sees the thermite, but Helix is gonna cross off NC Jack. Helix is just gonna take a bath of smoke here. Gonna go down? No, not yet. Do have don't have the diffuser. And now we just have an American in a gas chamber.
Yeah, he's really stuck there. There's nowhere he can go, and we'll get taken out by Leary.
Wow, that was
out the round for NC State. Nice.
Wow, that was quite interesting. Was that a knee shot? Or was that a foot shot? I couldn't see even through the smoke on the replay.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But, you know, that was... I think the sound cues gave him away, and Leary was able to just use that to locate, oh, he's going to be behind that cabinet. He's going to be behind that dresser, and I'm just going to shoot. I'm going to get the kill, and it's going to be even. We might go into overtime, honestly.
Yeah, we could. It's definitely very close. However, we did see NC State take a pretty commanding win like they did on Bank multiple times. So we will smoke a 6-pick from Sledge onto IQ and Larry from Ella on a Pulse. We will go back down at Laundry. What do you think NC State's going to do differently to try to take this site?
So they didn't 6-pick onto anything, and they're pretty much taking a very utility heavy on. Oh no, there's just Capital for smokes. You know, you've got a good balance here of 3 speeds and 2 speeds, along with that thermite. Looks like they're gonna definitely try to open up that hatch while using Smokus to locate the pulse and possibly equal to make sure that they get the mute charges very early on. They could actually spawn construction and push that way instead. But without the blitz, it might not be as viable.
Yeah, I mean, this is a big round for both teams. You know, ISU has, I believe they've beat NC State on the site twice, and they're looking to do it again. And then NC State has lost the site twice. They need to win this. If both team wins this, has a good chance at winning the map.
Oh, just missed. Somebody entering from NC State, sorry, from ISU. And now he's gonna hear that, and Lizard Chicken is gonna take off running. I don't think they actually really shut the door because there was somebody there. I think they shut the door to open it up, and hearing that, Lizard Chicken did the very wise decision. Walk away.
Yeah, I mean, it's early in the round. No reason to get picked off early, trying to overextend on the room.
I don't think they're going to expect him here in kitchen. Sorry, garage. Why did I... Because he was looking towards kitchen. Right.
I mean, I eat in my garage. I don't know about you.
Do you cook in your garage?
Absolutely.
Okay then. I think that's very odd.
Alright.
Oh my god. Did they know he's there? Like, they've been just shooting towards his direction, but not really...
Special charge.
Oh, he's just gonna run in. And that's a kill by Lizard Chicken onto Genji. Doing very well. The hatch and meeting room is gonna get opened.
He is in a rough spot. He doesn't really have a way to rotate off, especially with the ISU just hanging out around that lobby area.
Doesn't really need to, and...
Get a pick and misses.
That would have been a good pick too, because Thermite still has another exothermic charge. And another reach. Yeah, exothermic charge. They're gonna go for it. He's just hiding in this garage, and they just are not going for him. They really could just surround him and take him out right now, and he's still gonna get Helix. And he's just gonna run to construction. He could have dropped there.
Sensor deployed.
It's a long rotation, but he knows there's no one there to contest him.
Leary with the shotgun being very dominant here on this position. He's not standing there menacingly. He's aggressively peeking. It's a shotgun. But it is the M1014. It has a good range. Oh my god. One. And he can't get the second one. Equal instead crosses him off the board.
ISU does not have the diffuser. And
It's 10 seconds.
Transcalant will take down Echo. Only 7 seconds left in the round. Looks like Transcalant is looking for the other kill. And does connect. Taking out, I believe, those Gillies for the win. Taking it to 5-4 for NC State. Yeah, that was definitely the round they needed there. Now they can safely go back onto dorms. They've won this. They won the previous round. Actually, no, they cannot go onto dorms because they won it prior. Uh-oh. Rear stage watchtower. What a sight.
I think... Oh my god. I'm going to predict some deployable shields here.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what happened there to ISU? Oh, well, I guess Lizard Chicken being in the garage definitely didn't help. And then Lizard Chicken being able to rotate to the outside.
It's an insane rotation.
Into construction. There's nobody picked up on that. Nobody finished him off when he was so low on health. And then I guess they tried to push him, and then Leary just caught the wind of that and managed to get a trade at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, ISU's room cleared. Definitely wasn't as effective as it had been in previous rounds, and that definitely cost them. You know, it's now 4-5. They have to win this. They do with the fact that they are going against, objectively, not a very easy site to defend. There are a lot of windows, a lot of places to get shot from. There's exterior doors. You can just walk in. If you have smokes, you can just throw them down and plant if you hold it right.
Chat is asking you, what are you cooking in the garage, Dopenshire?
I don't know. It was more of a joke. I don't actually cook things in my garage, but if I were, it would definitely be like, if you had a barbecue on like a rainy day, but you still wouldn't have your barbecue, you cook it in the garage.
Okay, that's fair enough. I can see that. I
realize now that it's definitely I unknowingly made a meth joke about cooking in my garage.
That's a health hazard, isn't it? Because where does the smoke go?
I don't know.
Like Gillies is gonna take some damage here for his troubles. Gonna take out the frag and go, maybe not. Not right now. And we're going to get to see, I think that was the Nerd Gamer Tag that, no, it wasn't. Who was roaming? Oh, it was Leary. Leary was roaming over there, trying to get, oh my. And that's almost 2. He does know that they're down, but Gillies kind of come from behind and take him down. No, actually, in the kitchen? Oh, no, he was in the kitchen. And now they just need to get their teammate back up. But that's going to be a trade. The dock for the sledge.
Yeah, not to mention, Echo is now at 20 HP with the new reset mechanic live on the servers.
Quite a bit of a change to how much health you get back from resets. And
Definitely
just,
a lot more punishing.
I can't help but feel like this change is more for just pushing towards a more action-heavy siege. Because now you won't have to pause, reset, and, you know... Because that was 50 health. 50 health is a huge number.
Yeah, it's
can
like
take-
2 shots to kill right there.
Yeah.
Looking pretty even so far.
Yeah, 4v4. 1 minute to go. They're gonna go for the plant. And they're gonna miss the smoke. And the plant is probably going to get... No, they're not finishing the smoke. The smoke actually worked and made the thermite back off. 40 seconds to go. There's still a smoke grenade. Toss out one more smoke grenade. No, don't. Come on. Oh, and there it goes. Another smoke grenade. And Helix gets taken down by Lizard Chicken, who jumped out the window and into the door. And then Genji gets headshot by Nerd. This might be the end. See Jack watching for when they go for that plant. And probably going to let them until the last. No. And Gillies is taken out by Nerd, and then Transcalant possibly jumped out. Yep, that I predicted this.
Yeah, that was a good hold from NC State. It's kind of a hard site to hold. They definitely played their runouts, especially towards the end there, very well. ISU actually did a lot better than they did on Bank. Their roam clear was generally more efficient and more thorough, and you know, we've Leary popping off 14, 3, and 8.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for this game, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think ISU needs to take away from this? Because once they became aggressive, they were definitely effective. You know?
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Bank, their downfall on Bank was the fact that they couldn't roam clear effectively, and that they just need to practice that on Bank, especially because it's such a big map with lots of roaming. And then they definitely did a lot better once it became more aggressive on Oregon. But I do agree with you that once they became aggressive, they did a lot better. So I feel like they need to quicken the speed at which they roam clear and give them more time to get the frags that they found towards the end of that map.
They like the blitz strat definitely isn't reproducible against the same team twice, but
Oh, yeah.
it was the level of surprise they needed to give their opponent. It was something that they didn't expect at all, especially from a team who had been struggling so hard on Bank. Well, that's gonna be it for us here at the stream tonight. I've been Duke Karch.
And I'm King of Dopenshire.
If you want to know more about our streams, we usually tweet out at least 20 minutes before each match on Twitter. So do follow us on @CA_Siege. I should probably toss that somewhere around on this overlay. But that's going to be it for us. And good night.
Good night.